All right. Well, it's been a minute since I filmed. Long enough I've lost my selfie stick, and you know, we just can't do that without our selfie stick. Look at my hair, it's at the mouth. I'm just kidding. I decided to take a little walk around here because I know last year I wasn't filming at all when we had, when we arrived about this time last year. I think tomorrow will be our 1 year anniversary, give or take a day. But I just wanted to share just how beautiful this is. You look out the window and we're at peak color change. It is just, it's just breathtaking here. And well, Lisa was reminding me of that. Now's a good time to get this so you guys can see it, because we probably only got a few more days before, well, you can already see the roads are starting to cover up. But these leaves will be gone soon. So I'm just going to take a little stroll around so you can see a little bit of what it looks like here now. Just beautiful. We'll take a little walk, and I'll probably fast forward through some of this, but bear with me. Just beautiful. Kind of makes me smile knowing that last year at this time we were driving down this very road for the first time, and you know, it looks almost the same. The leaves were in that bright, beautiful change, starting to fall, but oddly the weather was quite different. Today I think we're supposed to peak at 81 degrees. Dear Lord, please let the hot weather be gone. But last year it was starting to freeze, and we actually had just a little spit of sleet when we were unloading the truck, moving to the house. But yeah, it's just wonderful. Just a few miles up the road, and I'm not kidding, just a few miles away is an area, I think it's still part of Crystal Falls, but it's called Amasa. And we just saw somebody posted a picture of a big bull moose. So every time we travel up towards Amasa, we're always hoping that we're going to see one of these big bad boys, because they just don't get down this way much yet. I mean, and we're just a few miles away, so hopefully they'll get down here. I know I took a picture in the woods of a track that was much bigger than any critter I know that wanders around on our property, so I took it to work. And actually we have this doctor, really cool guy who's an avid hunter. He took a look. He just kind of laughed and said that either we have a cow wandering around loose on our property or a moose came through. I hadn't heard any cows mooing, so I'm guessing a moose did wander through. And I didn't really have that many trail cams out at the time, but well, hopefully if there are any wandering through here, we will see it on camera. I guess you've already seen this, but This is the view we had on the way in a year ago. All right, here we are at the first little trail on the way in. All this color you see, all maple. That's what most of the property's covered with, at least here. And funny again, you go a few miles up the road, down the road, east or west, you'll find conifers everywhere. That'll be the majority of the trees in some places. But I'm really thankful that we've got so many maple trees. There's a gigantic pine tree. I don't know that it's really possible to capture how big this bad boy is. That's a big tree. That stump is 3 feet across. It's huge. Anyhow, okay. Then we have the screaming shack over here. Haven't really trimmed up around it. It's kind of an odd name, screaming shack, but hey, that's what the girls named it. They do whenever they want to scream and get loud and play. In there they go. Let's see. Let's see what it looks like inside right now. Oh, okay. It's actually a pretty cool little spot. Jim's little gymnastics mat, or not Jim's, I'm sorry, Sparrow's gymnastics mat. Not too bad of a view. Pretty cute. Great little spot for the girls to play and have their friends over. And I'm doing some cleaning out right now. We have a nice fire pit. You wouldn't have known that a year ago when we got here because it was completely full of blackberry brambles and weeds. So I'm weeding it, and I think see I've got some logs in there, not logs, stumps that we're using for seats. We got a nice little circle here for the campfires. So we've been doing that quite a bit lately. And back to the work in progress, the greenhouse. So it's been a while since I worked on it. I just started a couple days ago again, once the weather started cooling off. So I've got all these windows in. I think these are some of the first ones I put in over here on the sides. So I've got to put the top 2 windows in on the right and left, so broke one yesterday. But also, I think the day before yesterday, I finally got these windows in. So it's starting to really look like something. Up here, I'm actually going to, we've got some large pieces of plate glass. I'm going to cut them and create a window for this side as well as the other. Boy, they're going to definitely need to be cleaned. Have to do some painting, but these are actually old sliding glass doors that were originally on the house a long time ago. And there's some spots, just like again up here, I'm going to make a window for it out of that plate glass, but there's a couple. There's one small one in here, and then this space right here. I'm going to make some windows for those because we've got lots of glass around here. And once we start getting back here, I guess this would be, yeah, the northernmost, well, no, it's not the northernmost areas. I guess we're standing on the southernmost part of the property, but from here forward, it's a pretty wet area. Though we had a pretty dry summer, so all these trees back here that you can see, aside from the conifers or the evergreens, tons of black ash, and unfortunately, I'm gonna have to do something about them because we have the emerald ash beetle that is ravaging the ash trees up here. And so, as I was told by a forester, he said I could either have it cut out by them and turn into pulpwood or cut it down myself and use it for whatever, firewood or whatever, but I mean, we have thousands of these trees and they need to come out of here. Otherwise, they're just gonna die and become hazards. So, that's on my short list, long list, I don't know. One of my lists of things to do. But anyhow, this goes back for, I guess, about 1,000 feet. One stack of firewood. This was just a more convenient place to put it, so I cut the the chunks of wood in place, like that stack right there. I just put them in there. They've been drying for a little bit. It's burning a little. It's burning okay. Oh, we'll go to our ugly little wood barn. See lots of brush fires in our future. The girls stacked all that kindling. Check that out. I mean, sweet girls. So they stacked all of that up just over the course of a couple hours. I have several cords of wood back here. I probably need to keep cutting because I'm sure we'll go through most, if not all of that. More brush. Who that is talking. And here's the chicken house. Look at these guys. Chick, 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 chick. Look at them. Hey, happy critters. Sorry, it's just me. It's not the lady who feeds you. But yeah, we got a pretty cool joint. So Lisa did the ceiling here. And now we've got to take care of the walls and insulate a little bit for these guys. Hi. Yeah. Okay. And I guess this is the barn. I can't keep up with the names because the chicken coop, they call it Mother Trucker. I guess the wood shed is where all the wood is for burning, and this is the barn, which was, I guess, supposed to be for horses. But here we go. This is all wood that I've been milling up to sell. So, lots of it. Got a little cherry right there. But beautiful stuff. Okay, we'll take a little further walk back here. Mm-hmm. Maggie. Look at all those colors. Look at this, I mean, stacks of these old logs all around the property. It just end up getting milled up. But as you can see, there's no shortage. No shortage. I mean, it's still going. It's just all back in here. There's probably, I don't know, close to 1,000 logs around here. Give or take a few hundred. Another maple I milled up part of. You can see those pieces are all reserved for firewood, except for I think this one I will mill that up. It's not very big, but it might make for something pretty. The spot here that branches off creates a lot of really pretty figure. Sounds kind of gross, but they call it crotch figure. But I guess.
What you want? Baby, I got it. What you need?